Well, it's with great pleasure to welcome a guy back, former great South Carolina running back. Some will say maybe the best. Of course, San Francisco 49er joining me here in studio. He's back in Columbia. Marcus Lattimore joins me now. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
You look different. I know why you're different, but you got a cut.
Cut it off. It was time.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, I just got sick of getting my hair done. It was really no reason why I cut my hair, but I mean, it does look more professional. I'm putting on the suit now,
Yeah,
so.
nice. Dibby up there.
Yes, sir.
I never had a chance to have braids, so I went with the whole Michael Jordan look. But you're back here, Jamie Scott Fitness, Sweat, riding a bike. We were there early on in the year with Ray Tanner, and you're doing it for the Marcus Lattimore Foundation. Just talk about that.
You know, it's just another way to promote health and wellness. You know, I'm all about staying fit, staying active, and Jamie's a great guy. I'm gonna enjoy working with him over these next few months, maybe, because we got 4 rides coming up in January, and possibly do it February, March, and April. Do it once or, you know, 1 ride every month then. But just another way to have fun, being healthy, staying active, and it's, you know, going to a great cause. I can promise you that.
Now, you've always been a guy that's been in great condition. I mean, you pride yourself in being in shape, and of course, with your rehab, with your knees. Of course, I know how grueling that could be. But
yes, sir.
This bike, I mean, when I went in there and I saw the ride with the little seat on it, and they got the, you know, the music rolling. I mean, how big of a challenge is that for you?
It's rough. It really is. It's a 45-minute ride, and you know, you have to really get used to it. You know, but it's a great way to stay in shape without running, without putting pressure on your knees, without putting pressure on your limbs, and that's why I enjoy it. And it's going to be a good time. I'm excited about
it. Yeah, well, Sunday, January the 11th at 5 o'clock, you can be a part of the ride. It's for a great cause, Marcus Lattimore Foundation. And, of course, you got Monday the 12th, Thursday the 15th, and then Saturday on the 17th. I mean, many, many rides. And you were telling me even after that, you're going to have 1 ride per month.
Yes, sir. You know, I plan on doing this, make this a long-lasting relationship, you know, because, I mean, it's just like I said, it's another way to promote health, promote wellness, and get people in there being healthy, you know. So it's a great way to stay in shape, and I'm very excited about it.
Well, that's just one of the things that you guys do with the Marcus Lattimore Foundation.
Yes,
I know last summer we were out there with you, football camps. Is that in the future as well, continuing doing camps and helping the young kids?
Oh, most definitely. But it'll be separate from my foundation. I'll actually start a business doing it. I want to, you know, do one-on-ones with running backs all across the state, do running back camps, and then, of course, do football camps with all ages, you know, 5 to 17. And eventually, you know, in the future, 5 years from now, have my own facility, you know, where guys can come and train, where guys can, you know, do combine prep, you know, because, I mean, I love this game of football, and I love kids, and I love being around kids and mentoring kids. And I feel like that's the best way for me to, you know, put my skills to use.
Well, a lot of folks always, when you think about camps, you know, Marcus, they talk about the, you know, the vertical jump, the 40, the L cone drill, you know, getting guys ready for a combine type situation. But what you're doing with your foundation, you're going deeper when we talk about how aggressive recruiting is today. And a lot of these kids don't have mom and dad at home, don't understand, you know, what goes into recruiting. That's also going to be a part of what you're trying to do.
Oh, without question. And we're partnering with the, you know, SC Department of Education, and we're starting a life skills program, and that'll start in March. And we'll have different things, you know, to come out of this. I mean, we're going to have NCAA preparation, just like you said. I mean, it can be tough. It can be overwhelming. And I've been through it. My parents have been through it. So we know the steps to take to make this an enjoyable experience, you know, with athletes. And also we're going to have etiquette piece to it. You know, teaching guys how to engage in conversation, look somebody in the eye when you talk to them, and a proper handshake. I mean, it goes a long way. And then we're going to have a financial piece to it. You know, I mean, we hear about it all the time. You know, the 30 for 30 going broke, 78% of NFL players go broke 2 years, you know, after they're retired. And we don't want that to happen to our kids. So, and then also we're gonna have mock interviews. You know, you go to a job interview, you talk to these bosses, you talk to these CEOs. You know how to just engage in conversation and, you know, getting resumes for the guys. And also we're gonna have 3 guest speakers. Don't know who that might be at. We might have a surprise for the state of South Carolina. So it'll be a big thing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it.
Now, I remember, I'm going to go back years. You played at Burns High School. They had the camp here at South Carolina. They invited former players to come back to coach in that camp. I was there, and I was coaching the linebackers. I remember you being a running back. We were doing some one-on-one drills, and I remember telling a coach, like, this kid is special just because you understood route running and how precise you ran the routes out of the backfield, how you had great hands. I was like, this is a complete back. But I also was very intrigued by your maturity. I just want to go back, even what you've been through and all the things that you're doing right now with the Marcus Lattimore Foundation, helping these kids understand, because your career is kind of our biggest fear. You know, you want to play the National Football League. It's always been your life dream. And then, of course, you had the injury. Just take me back a little bit. How just your family, the support, because people love you and admire you, what you went through and how you handled that situation.
Yes, sir.
Most people it would have crushed, but you mastered that situation. Talk about that.
You know what? You know, it goes back to even middle school. It goes back to elementary school. I've always had great teachers, great coaches, and great parents. And that's the time I spent with most. My coaches, my teachers, and my parents. And, you know, they taught me life lessons. You know, things you didn't have to explain. Get up on time. Do the right thing. Humility. I mean, just character, discipline, being honest. I mean, it goes back to then. And then I come to high school, you know, I'm getting recruited by everybody in the country. I mean, I've just been so fortunate to have so many great people behind me, and I've looked up to guys who did it the right way. When I think about that, I think about Will Corn. I think about Prince Miller. And, you know, just guys in the community that did it the right way. And that's what I want to do. You know, I want to do it the right way. And I'm myself. I mean, what you see is what you get. I'm not the most perfect person in the world. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But, you know, when adversity hits you, you know, it hits hard. And it hit me hard. But those life lessons that I learned from my teachers, my parents, and my coaches helped me overcome this. And now I have a bigger purpose in life, and that's to help others through my story.
No doubt about it. Of course, you know, God never makes mistakes, and we know that. And, of course, we don't always understand His plan for us, but in yours it seemed to be the perfect storm, if you will. Now you're back here, you're coming back, not only doing the rise at Jamie Scott Fitness, getting in shape and talking about all that good stuff, but you're going to go back to school.
Yes, sir.
You're going to finish your degree.
Right.
And you're going to help South Carolina out, however, whatever. Don't have a specific job title, but whatever is asking you, you're going to be able to do it.
Without question. You know, the love I receive from this state, the love I receive from the people in this state, I am forever indebted to them. And I would do anything I can to make this a better state, a better university. I'm excited about going back to school, you know, finish up my degree in public health. And yeah, it's just going to be a great experience. And South Carolina is my home, and this is where I'll retire. So
that's pretty awesome. Because going back to the classroom, I was joking with you earlier that I don't know, 75, 80-year-old people up in there, I probably would fit in that role if I go back to the University of South Carolina. Again, you can ride with Marcus starting on January the 11th, 12th, and of course Thursday the 15th, and then on Saturday, January the 17th, for a great cause. Check it out, Marcus Lattimore Foundation. It's on the website. You can find out more details. Of course, this guy, it's a pleasure to ride with this guy and see if you can compete with him. I mean, a lot of folks want to play with you on the field. You get a chance now to go in there on that bike at Jamie Scott Fitness and ride for the Marcus Lattimore Foundation. Such a great cause, man. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right,
appreciate it.
Yes,
yes,
well, that's going to do it for sports. We'll be back in just a moment.